You can feel it. Something special happens when the world's most uncommon people come together with a common vision to be the best in the world. RE/MAX agents are united with a passion that creates enduring excellence. A team of red, white, and blue, merging your dreams with their devotion to reach higher. RE/MAX. Outstanding agents, outstanding results.
Hi, this is Ken Flaspohler with RE/MAX Best, and you've come to watch another episode of my Ask the Kansas City Broker a Question. Today is November 20th, 2009. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been here. I'm sorry about that. Going to bring you hopefully some good information and also announce next week's topic, which will be our statistics in Kansas City for the month of October. I now have the statistics, haven't had a chance to really analyze them, should do that, and hope to have that posted for you next week. Come back and take a look at it. Should be a short week next week because of Thanksgiving. Issues that came up for me this past week in my office. I had several questions regarding short sales. Most of the things that I share here are certainly only my opinion, but it's based on experience and happenings in the marketplace. Question came up about the status of a short sale transaction. Should a seller sign a contract knowing that the short sale has to be approved by the bank? In my opinion, yes, the seller should sign that, and we should have a contract between buyer and seller. Then the listing agent takes that application and contract and submits it to the lender. Sometimes this can take a long time. Be patient if you're going to purchase a short sale property. A good listing agent with some experience in that regard can speed the process. Conversely, a bad listing agent that maybe hasn't been through the process, doesn't know some of the shortcuts, will cause things to be delayed. So ask those questions of your agent. Have your agent ask the questions of the listing agent. Short sale negotiations, we had another issue with short sales regarding a company that wanted to act as an intermediary to negotiate with the lender. We're seeing this come up more and more. They have certain expertise. They certainly should have, anyway, the knowledge that it takes to get a short sale through. For some people, this could be a very valuable tool. Again, ask your agent, do they have experience with short sales? Do they know companies that actually handle the negotiation with the lender? If you're if you have a short sale situation and you want to kind of maximize the benefit of having a good agent work for you, you want to make sure you get a full release from your short sale. Some lenders are providing full releases, some are really not. And again, if you don't have an agent that knows what to ask or what to look for, you might suffer consequences of that down the road. So again, ask those questions. Had an eminent domain question come up in the office. Eminent domain is when a city, a municipality, some circumstance has arisen where property may be literally taken from a homeowner. Usually we see these things take place when shopping centers go in, when highway or road construction takes place and roads need to be widened, so on and so forth. That was the case this week. We had a couple in the office that was possibly losing their property with eminent domain because of road construction. We talked about it. I gave them some tips. It's not an easy thing to work through. It's certainly not a fun thing for homeowners to lose their property because of eminent domain. It is a sign of progress, usually. It usually does provide a benefit to the community. That's what at least the cities say. So if you have the case where you might be involved in an eminent domain situation with your property, again, find a good real estate agent that can help you with some comparables to make sure you get a good price for your property. Your property will be bought and they will then use it for whatever purpose they needed it for. So Ask the questions. Ask the questions. Probably the biggest problem that I hear and see is when whoever the parties are, a lack of communication takes place. Sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's by accident, sometimes buyers, sellers, clients, real estate agents don't know the right question to ask or the right answer to give because either party hasn't communicated their ideas. So make sure you keep the lines of communication open always. We are just finishing up our week with the Kansas Real Estate Commission. They come in and audit our accounts every 2 years as is mandated by the state. They're here now. I think he actually will be here next week a little bit more. So we have our books audited. We have to make sure we're in compliance. When your real estate agent asks you to sign something and sign something and sign something, it's because we have certain rules and regulations that we have to follow in order to be in compliance. So it's a good thing for you. It's something that we need to do. Again, next week I'm going to have a summary of the market through the month of October 2009. Check back then. Appreciate you watching. You're watching Ask the Kansas City Broker. This is Ken Flaspohler. I'll see you next week.